Drake Lawson, Prose, Category A. Little boys are animals. They are indestructible creatures made of sticks, stones, and ball bearings. Their mission is clear. Push the boundaries whenever possible. Now keep in mind that teenage girls and raging hormones aren't yet in the picture. Ignorance is truly bliss. Roger Rockwall once said, "The wrath of life is to be both loved and tremendously feared." And the balance between the two is what life is all about. We all know that growing up as a kid has its ups and its downs, but if you are able to survive your childhood, even the smallest things you take from it can shape you into the person you are today. From the New York Times bestseller, Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man, comedian Tim Allen takes us on a nostalgic journey as he survives his childhood and the twists and turns of fate. Animal Boy by Tim Allen. I hung out in this great neighborhood gang. Remember? You were in one. Now in this gang, there's always this kid that's just so crazy, he'll do anything, like steal candy. What brand? Or drink sewer water. Give me a glass! He lived outside the rules and you never knew what to expect. However, this kid was respected. And feared. Our basic transportation was the bicycle. Talk about a boundary stretcher. I mean, you could actually go places. Like 6 blocks in one direction, or 16 blocks in the other. Oh, bikes were so cool. But the rich kid, he always had to have the ultimate bike, right? Well, when I was young, it was the Stingray. Oh yeah, I'd ask my mom to buy me one of them bad boys. She wouldn't. So I built my own. I bought a Stingray frame, handlebars, a banana-colored seat. Oh, it was really cool. And then I spray painted it purple. That's when it stopped being so cool. You know, one thing I don't understand about bikes is why boy bikes have this bar between the seat and the handlebars, and the girls have a V. Isn't it backwards? I mean, you think boys would have no bar, so when you're riding along and you hit a bump, you don't say an immediate hello to a piece of iron. And I think all of us guys have said hello to a piece of iron, right? Now, we used to go to the public swimming pool. There, my mother always insisted on the half-hour rule. You know, no swimming a full 30 minutes after eating. Not 25 minutes, not 26, 27, 28, or 29. It had to be 30. Or else, you die. Now, even if this theory is true and we all get rigor mortis and sink to the bottom, isn't it conceivable that one of the 7,000 people at the pool would notice one little innocent kid drowning? Or would a sun-baked clan of righteous mothers rally at the poolside, restrain the lifeguard, and say, "Let this one drown as an example to all the other children who don't listen to their mamas"? Bobby, come here. You see the little Timmy down there on the bottom? He didn't wait a half hour like his mother told him to. It was all very innocent, but the potential for trouble still remained. I mean, we were tiny Neanderthals after all, but unlike our slope-foreheaded forefathers, we couldn't hunt for meat. So we hunted up mischief. Then mischief was doing stuff like shooting my BB gun. Now, mostly at harmless stuff, like traffic lights, windows, tin cans, my little brothers, and Grandma. Yeah, my mom wanted to know why I'd shoot my own grandmother. I said, "Mom, there's plenty of things little boys do that we're just not sure of why we do it." Like shooting my grandmother, for instance. She was old, She didn't care. I don't even think she actually felt it. But if we concentrate on one leg, we could actually get her to wobble a little bit. Told her it was carpet mites biting the backs of her ankles. Now, BBs won't actually puncture the skin, but they sure do raise one beauty of a welt. Okay, I never actually shot my grandmother, at least as far as you know. My father, mother, and brothers were driving home from a college football game one day, and it was on that day that I realized that no one is here to protect us. That life's a great gift and can be taken away from any of us at any time. They were hit by a drunk driver. Where was I? Playing kick the can with the neighborhood gang. For some reason I decided not to go. My mom and brothers made it out okay. But my dad, he didn't. My dad was a man of few words, and I always liked that. Bob Hope once asked the question, if you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? For me, the answer's 13. I'm just frozen there.